The video is for unemployment and focuses on the AJ and LF model. Now, the AJ and LF model would be mostly used as an analytical point regarding voluntary unemployment, and it'd be done via a diagram approach. So AJ, that stands for job acceptances, and LF stands for the labour force. So, as we can see in the diagram, there is the LF and the AJ curves, which I've already mentioned, but also the DL curve. Now, the DL curve is demand for labour, and this would be from the businesses demanding the labour. The LF curve includes all those of a working age and able to work. However, there is often an expectation that job acceptances will not be at this point, hence why the government seeks to achieve it via full employment. So the AJ curve isn't at the same point as the LF. So job acceptances, that's going to be based on those who currently accept that wage rate. So therefore, if people are not happy with the labour market wage rate and do not accept jobs at that rate, they'll be unemployed. Now, this amount of individuals is highlighted between N1 and N asterisk or N star. So as you can see, that is the current wage rate in the market, in the labour market, and the arrows between N1 and N star is the voluntary unemployment. Now, there's many reasons for this. It could be a form of unemployment trap, whereas people are happy to claim at the current welfare rate and believe the wage rate isn't attractive enough to, I suppose, flow off the claimant count and accept a job. So therefore, perhaps the welfare state isn't strict enough. That could be just one reason. So, as mentioned before, this would highlight voluntary unemployment. So between N1 and N star is voluntary unemployment. Now, if other forms of unemployment start to take place, let's say there's a downturn in the economy, so therefore we start to see cyclical unemployment. And we might see that demand for labour fall. So if we saw the demand for labour fall, just like this, then we'd see a shift of DL to DL2. And we'd see the unemployment increase because now we've got N1 to N2. So as we can see here, N1 to N2, which is a greater amount of people. Now, the wage rate hasn't changed because we're basing it from a Keynes view. And Keynes always believed that wages were sticky. So therefore, just because there's a decrease in demand for labour doesn't necessarily mean that the real wage rate is going to fall, especially not immediately. So what we've got here is we've got a combination of cyclical unemployment and voluntary unemployment at that distance between N1 and N2.